Okay, we're here. Alright, there should be no setup necessary for this shit. Yes, I want to quit. That was the last run. Sorry, everyone. Throwing it away. Not gonna finish. Not much of a finisher myself. Not when I'm wearing this shirt. I effing love soup. Dude, I've been hurting myself in all kinds of ways today. I was walking out my door earlier to put away the blender, because I am down to my last mug on this shake, of course. Leaded shake, by the way. Protein powder. Only 1,500% of the lead limit you should have in a day. Really, you shouldn't have any lead, but... Wait, is this not Mario Kart? What's going on? Wait, what do you mean it's not... What do you mean it's... Did I fuck up the stream category, Aaron? The joke's already going over my head? Okay. You had me thinking for a sec that I accidentally put porn on the screen. My god. But anyway, I just hurt myself because I was trying to put the blender away. And I fucking hit my knee on the door frame. How the fuck does that even happen? Does anybody know? Do you normally have porn open and forget? Ever since that thing happened to Atrioc, dude, I try really hard not to. But there was one time I was in high school, and I opened up my Chromebook in the school library in the morning, and there was just fucking X videos open on that shit. Just video paused, fully rendered on my screen before I slammed it shut. I was quick on that shit, don't you worry. But yeah, that has happened to me before. What about you? You ever have any incidents? Been walked in on? Anything crazy? Since we're sharing here. I've been walked in on a couple times, but I had the strats down. I actually practiced it, where the second the door opens, I can just stuff my dick away, and it's really no big deal. So, I think both times it happened, it was my mom. But I was quick with it. I was really fast. So I kind of just sat up in my bed, and my dick just, like, fell back into my pants. Like, it was really a well-oiled machine. You've never been caught and you live alone now. Wait, really? I might be on that grind eventually in the coming years. How do you feel about living alone in general? Because I feel like I would feel lonely personally. I think I like having people around to interact with and talk to and come home to. Don't have to be married to them. If you create a room, I'll join. Wait, how are you... Hold on a second. How are you able to play Mario Kart in the woods? Also, yeah, I do close my porn when I finish now. I do that now. Okay? I make a point. It's actually muscle memory autopilot. You're in a town in Canada, though. That's basically the woods, isn't it? But yeah, I'm starting to see, especially with... Maybe I shouldn't say these things on stream, but I just had a subletter living in my apartment and sharing a bathroom with me, and ever since he moved out, man, I've been really thinking, what if I just didn't have roommates to deal with? Because my uncle visited over the past weekend, and he came into my kitchen, and there's fucking pasta sauce smeared on the kitchen table, hardened to it and shit, and I'm like, that wasn't me. And I don't want to clean it up. I didn't even know it was there, first of all, but I don't want to clean it up because my roommate did it, and I feel like he should clean up after himself. I don't want to clean it up and then have him not even think that he left a mess here. So I texted, and I was like, hey, guys... Wasn't me, but somebody smeared pasta sauce on the table. I didn't say it like that. I said it a little bit more delicately. I was like, there's some pasta sauce on the table. Anybody who ate at the table recently, please clean it up. Thank you. And then I came home. No response to the message, by the way. I came home, and the pasta sauce was cleaned up, but unfortunately, everything else, all the other fucking grime on the table around the pasta sauce was still there. And I'm like, okay, appreciate whoever cleaned up the pasta sauce, but you left everything else. And then he moved out, so he just didn't fucking clean it up. Really awesome. Speaking of in the woods, where the hell is this Tarzan? Okay, listen, I was focused on something else, okay? I'll hit a Tarzan. It's all farmland around here other than the lake. Oh, so you're just in a lake in the woods. That's the part that's confusing. When I hear lake, you're in the fucking woods. I ain't never seen a lake that's not in the woods, bro. At least to some degree. Look at this shit. Okay, I swear to God I was holding left, and my guy did not go left at all. Also, Lucian, what's your favorite shortcut in the game so far? Also, I don't plan on going online today. I plan on doing the speedrun again. I hate to break it to you. But the second you come back from these woods that you're in, would love to play with you. We can chat, play Mario Kart. It'll be just like when Pokemon X and Y came out. Remember those days? It's a great lake. They're like seas. Okay, well, it doesn't matter how awesome it is. It's still a lake. CD's nuts. Bruh, what speedrun? It's like you weren't even here yesterday. You don't see the splits on my screen? Are you just conveniently ignoring? I'm a speedrunner now. You didn't know this? I did the 30-track classic speedrun yesterday, and I'm number 155 on the leaderboard if I submitted. Did you know? I couldn't hit Tarzan because it was fate. In fact, I was fucking Kamek'd out of it, and then I was red shelled out of it. And the first time, I just had nerves, of course. So I could have hit it, but it was just fate. That's pretty high up. There's only 198 runs. But I can say that I'm top 200 in the world. Isn't that pretty awesome? For some reason, nobody wants to run Mario Kart. It's really strange. Speedrunning being canceled, I could probably do it very fast. I don't want to, but I know what the strats are. There's some words you can say. Like, there's a single word I can think of that we can't talk about, but if I were to say it as a white man, I think I'd be canceled pretty instantly. But luckily for me, I don't say that word. Oh, okay, I think this is real. This is real. We got it. All right, you know what? We're going to change course. Because there's a shortcut I think I should learn. We fucked it up yesterday. My favorite shortcut is mushrooming to cut a corner. It's Pog. On what track? On what track do you do that? Where it makes any kind of difference. What's your favorite track in the game after playing the game? Mario Circuit? What? Why Mario Circuit? Are you serious? I feel like that wasn't even my worst performing track. I want to try DK Pass. Is that okay with everybody? Because that wall shortcut at the beginning, the fact that I'm never fucking hitting it ever is bad. Peach Stadium is the best. You're just fucking attracted to mid, aren't you? What do you like about Peach Stadium? You like mushrooming between the pipes? Only fucking shortcut you can possibly do on that map? It's not cool. Okay, you know what? So I watched a video on this, and I think I figured out the strategy. Also, peep this. Oh, shit. Okay. But I watched a video. I watched a speedrun do this. This wall ride shortcut here. And I think I figured out what the strategy is. So what you want to do is you want to line up with the line on the gate there in the middle. See how I'm lined up with it? And you want to release your charge jump. You want to be orientated so you go directly through this rhombus here. And you want to release right when you get to the edge of the rhombus. Everybody got that? This little black and white checkerboard, you want to release right here. And you'll cling the wall perfectly. Rhombus, of course. Dude, you think I didn't take geometry? You think I don't know the names of shapes? But here, watch this. You release your mini turbo. You release right here, and then it's perfect. And then all you have to do is just jump off the wall right before you reach the top. I think that was the missing piece that I didn't have yesterday. I attempted it 3 times and failed every single time. But look at this. Like, it's so simple. And yes, going through the snow is faster than going all the way around. It's actually that freaking slow. Also, I don't know. I think I'm supposed to land elsewhere. Oh, that was awesome. See how I can hit the second tree? What's weird is they go for it on lap 1, but then on laps 2 and 3, they go for the generic cut that guy at the Otakon tournament taught me about. I already knew about it. Do I have 3 stars on every GP? Yes. Of course. Alright. That's how you graduate into learning the shortcuts. It's a rite of passage, really. Look at this shit. It's actually so simple now. Alright, we actually got it. We're fine. It's okay. Also, I don't even know what the Peach Stadium music sounds like, to be honest with you. I don't remember. And we're not going to go there, because what the fuck is there to practice? I want to mushroom Peach's pipes, am I right? What do you mean by that? Oh, you mean you want to finish really fast. That's not very nice. Landing on the track is usually a good strategy. That's the plan today. I think I could really do a lot if I just stay on the track. If I don't fall off, we get a sub 126 today. I'm getting owned by Leaf Cup. Cheap whatever kills me. Cheap Falls? You mean the Tarzan track? Oh, very interesting. If only there were a strategy you could learn that would help you on Cheap Falls. Can't help you. Sorry, man. Don't even know anything about that. Yeah, don't even know like, it's like you've never even listened to me speak. Ever. Here, how do you do this? You do... This isn't enough. Then you don't make it through. Barely. I have to, I think, drift, but then you need an orange mini turbo and then a jump. I'm going to look up. I'm going to look up what the speedrun does. Oh, shit. I have the browser visible. Hold on a sec. Make sure it's not porn. Okay, if anybody's curious, just so we can be honest about it, I did just close one tab, but don't worry about that. But just so we can be honest, this is what I had open. It's a Pokemon Go PvP YouTuber. Okay? Cat's out of the bag. This is what I had open. Anyway, so we're going to look at the Choco Mountain shortcut. Choco Mountain world record. I'm not even logged into the right YouTube channel right now. Hold on a second. Not that I have multiple YouTube channels, but if I did, it would be a K-pop channel where I do K-pop quizzes every Tuesday and I record my scores and you can play along with me in the comments. Mario Kart World Choco Mountain world record. Let's look at the footage. World record from a year ago by Jimmy. This one's from 6 months ago by Ace Beaton. Let's not have it be loud. Fuck. Okay. Okay. That is so much worse than porn. Dude, it's Pokemon. Who the fuck jerks it to Pokemon? Not even good porn. I don't want to get banned off Twitch. Okay, I had to close the actual porn. Now we're fine. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at this. Did we mention K-pop? If by we you mean me, it was all hypothetical though. I said if I had a second channel, that's what it would be. Not that I do. Jigsaw K on YouTube, by the way. Anyway, so this is the video. This is from 6 months ago. And let me actually make sure the audio output is good because I don't think you'll be able to hear the music. Let's make sure it's not too loud for everybody. We have to share in this experience and try to learn from this. Okay? So this is from 6 months ago. They probably do the strat. They're already fucking done with a lap. Hold on a second. So look at this. He's on a max speed vehicle, it looks like. Bro read half the message. Did we mention... Oh. I thought you said... Sorry. I thought you said, did we mention K-pop? I was in Masamune. Like you were distracted and you didn't realize... No, I didn't... There's K-pop in the game? That's what we're talking about? That seemed like the least likely thing. I thought it was just... I just paraphrased in my head and speed read it. The current story mode is idle training. That's not the same thing. It's J-idle, isn't it? Why are they Bowser and not Swoop? Probably because Swoop tech isn't needed on this. I feel like you probably don't need crazy handling to do this track, which confuses me because this seems like a pretty crazy setup. Here. So how do you do the lineup for this? Because you probably have no fucking handling. He's Bowser. Yeah, he holds it the whole way and then charges a jump. Okay, so I was doing it actually correctly originally, but I guess you have to charge the jump to make it worth it. I think that was the missing piece, because if you just release the mini turbo, it's slower. Did you know? Because there's this version that I was doing where you just drag it all the way through like this and then release it. And you do make it, but you get caught in the mud a little bit. And I've had people pass me when I do it this way. So I think what you're supposed to do is do that. But then when you release it, you somehow charge a jump. Like, how do you charge a jump that fast? You have to fully release and then repress, and it has to work. Like, what? I can't even fucking drift that fast. What? Did I know what, Lucian? The Bowser guy doesn't hit the wall like you keep doing. Does he not hit the wall? Is that what it is? Do I need more coins? I don't think... Let's rewatch it. Let's just rewatch the clip. So he starts the drift... This is what confuses me too, because his handling should be so much worse than mine, but I feel like if I start the drift here, I just don't make it. So you stay on the path, you don't even go into the dirt, and then he releases it here, he's not even lined up, and then somehow gets over enough. Maybe I just don't have enough faith. Because, yeah, he starts on the middle, right? He stays on the road. But then, like, how the fuck do you line up with that shit? Try the trick as Bowser? We're not playing as Bowser. What would be the point in that? And I can't, like, literally there. I didn't even fucking do it right. I had more time to charge the jump than I would normally have. I don't know how people charge the jump so fast. There's a lot of world record footage in this game where they just charge the jump instantly. Like, that would feel so good, but you can't do... Like, how the fuck do you get your drift out, bro? Maybe the trick doesn't work on Cataquack and you're not going to know if it's you doing it wrong or Cataquack. Yeah. That's kind of the problem, isn't it? Do I just settle for doing it this way? where I just charge it and I just go off the edge? Does it really not save any time at all? Because look at this. It feels like it should be about as... But I'm dragging through the mud for so long is the thing. It makes me feel cool. You think that's enough reason for me to do it? Because I just don't see a universe where I hit it. But yeah, the Bowser doesn't seem to have any coins, really. He has 2 coins in this clip. That's nothing. What other trick was I not hitting? Whistle Stop Summit, I probably should practice. That one's kind of tough. Pretty inconsistent. Question Block Ruins, just to prove I can do it, bro. Because this is the one that should be so free and easy. Have you done this one, Lucian? Not to shit talk you before you even speak, but if you haven't done this one yet, maybe do that before the Grand Prix. But here, I think if I'm doing it in a practice mode, it's probably fine. Okay, not this part. This part I've never fucking figured out. You're supposed to hit a patch of grass, little hill in the architecture, and then you're able to pop up and land right on the rail, and then everything else after that is free. But I just can't hit it. You can't see through the boxes. I don't know how the fuck people line that shit up. But here, you jump here, you hold forward the whole fucking time, and then you go off the edge, and like, why the fuck is it not working? You've never done any shortcut ever? You win off fundamentals alone? You haven't gone online yet, have you? I'm curious to see just how far fundamentals will take you. Probably past 8.4. But I'm just curious beyond that, how much further they'll take you. Have you tried Bullet Shuffle in Airship Fortress? Is this a Mario Kart DS thing, or is this some Umame thing that I don't know about? No one online was doing tricks but you. Is that true? I feel like on this track, people were doing the trick. And I notably wasn't. You think it's a 9,000 thing to do the tricks now? Yeah, maybe I just have to angle myself towards the ring better like that. Because that felt pretty good. Let's just rewind through all of that. I think I'm just going for too high and ambitious of an angle. If you trick at the end of the chain like this, I have no speed for some reason. But you try to go below the ring, and it's free. Let's try that one more time. We can see, I didn't even have the speed that I needed to have there. Here, but I got speed. Trick. For some reason, it didn't let me trick. That's really weird. Let's go back again. Okay, trick here. Angle ourselves correctly. Hit the ring, and we're good. Okay, this is actually helping. Because I think at the end of the day, what was probably my undoing was I was aiming too high on the ring. You want to aim low so you can actually hit it. But you don't want to hit that fucking cloud. God forbid. If you hit the cloud, it's fucking over and there's no recovering it. Horrible. I was going to go online for the first time tonight, but my friend said he's not playing online. Damn, what an L friend. You should tell him how important it is to you that you play online. Maybe that'll change his mind. I'd hit cloud. Most people would. My roommate Karen talks about it all the time. You know, when I was in a Coney video, when I was at SmashCon, we had to make a tier list of the Smash characters, and each person would sort one character on the tier list, and then you could move somebody else's placement of a different character. That was how it worked. But I was one of the first people to go, so they didn't let me move a character, but my character was Cloud. And I was going to place this character. He's one of the best characters in the game, obviously S tier. But he was like, well, you know, you could rate the character based on something else, like attractiveness. And I was like, well, he's definitely S tier at attractiveness. Let's not mince any words. They cut it out of the video. Was that not safe for work? In the video, all I said was he's definitely S tier. I placed him. And then said if anybody has a problem with it, somebody else can move it. They thought it was wasting everybody's time to say that Cloud was attractive. Maybe I was too gay. I was wearing the Joe DeCock shirt. So I think maybe I just had an aura that the editor didn't like. Because this was definitely an editor decision. I feel like Coney invited this whole conversation. Like, he started it. I wasn't just saying shit. I feel like Coney would have put it in the video. And that's what helps me sleep at night in all of this. Man, why do I not have enough height there? Anybody know why? Okay, let's try this again. I hate hitting that wall. I absolutely fucking hate it, because then when you hit the wall, you're sideways and you can't fucking do jack shit. Probably one of my least favorite things about this game, too. I could actually make a fucking list of the top 10 things I hate about this game, and they're all little mechanical quirks. But Mario Kart 8 Deluxe had some mechanical quirks, too. You don't get Schrodinger's drift as much in this game, that's for sure. Are you kidding me? I was absolutely holding right there. What the hell's going on? It's the buffer system, bro. Unreal. Coney has bad editors, don't worry. In a cringe confessional one time, they forgot to include the story from the thumbnail. You know what? I'm really glad that they have that evidence stacked against them. I actually feel so much better knowing that. Thank you. When you hit it big, can I be the librarian to your Northern Lion? What is that? Maybe I should confess this. I don't watch Northern Lion. The clips I've seen are awesome. He seems like a really funny guy. I love what he's doing. But I don't watch him like that. Dude, why am I hitting that like that? So what is the librarian? Who up drifting they Schrodinger? I'm trying to think of what that would even mean. But I like the sound of that. Was Schrodinger a guy? He was a guy, right? He had a guy who had a cat. So I probably wouldn't drift him personally. But I would have respect for anybody who decides to do that. See, I don't like this whole fucking accuracy to real life where if you detach from the rail for a second, it's just over. You just can't release anything, and then when you hit the ground, you've already released the button, and then you're not drifting anymore. It's so fucking stupid. Like, by the time the human reaction time realizes that you have the spark, like right there, the second I saw blue, I'm like, all right, release. And then it was like, actually, you're not making contact with the ground anymore. Like, what is happening, bro? I've noticed this as a problem with things on my phone, too. Okay, that was actually perfectly executed, in my opinion. I've noticed this whenever I open Spotify, it'll show your recently opened playlists. And when I go to click on the playlist that I want to listen to, suddenly the page refreshes. And the playlists are in a different order because I had something else open before. So it shuffles them and then I click the wrong playlist. And I'm like, there has to be a better way to fucking resolve this. Because by the time I see the playlist, I react, I know which one I want to click, it shuffles it the moment I click something. And it happens fucking consistently. Could they have like a fucking countdown? Or maybe they render a button that says refresh? So it's like, all right, once you're ready to refresh, you can click this button, but we're not going to fucking pull the rug from under you and have you click the wrong button. How about that? That would be awesome. IDK the full story, but Librarian's a guy that edited and re-uploaded all of NL streams to YouTube and eventually got his blessing, and they even became friends. He lurks every stream, and he can just ask him to pull anything up in 11 seconds. I mean, if you want to be the guy to give me a YouTube presence, there we go, I would appreciate that, because I'm looking for somebody to edit videos for me. Particularly longer form content of condensing a stream to just the highlights and being like 15 minutes or so. Because this shit takes hours! I've been trying to make one of the Archipelago finale recently. I spent like an hour on it, and I knocked like 30 minutes off the 3.5 hour VOD. It's just not gonna happen, dude. I'm one guy. I make the shorts. I do the streams. I do Pokemon Go PvP. I only have so much time in the day. Dude, I hate this shit. I hate that you can't trick out of the water. I need to hit this one more time before I start the run, by the way. I try to trick out of the water. Dude, it's so inconsistent. How do people do this shit every single fucking lap? Like it's nothing. Like, I jump off, and I'm holding left immediately, and it doesn't even flipping matter. And, like, there, I did it correctly, and I didn't have enough height! What happened? Holy shit. Dude, like, really? I don't like that I'm attached to the rail. I click right and I jump off and it's like, actually you weren't attached to the rail and it ignores everything. I'm doing multiple inputs. But oh yeah, I'm not attached to the rail. My bad. There we go. All right, we hit this one. Now to hit the rail over here. Because there's a way to do this. You use the mushroom. Hold on, one more time. How much time does this even save? I've never done the math on it, and it doesn't seem like it's that big of a shortcut, to be honest. Like, what the fuck do I do? I'm gonna go for it every time if I can help it. So fucking stupid, bro. All right. Isn't that out of bounds? No, the rail, you can land on that rail. But, oh my god, no, if you jump right even a little bit, yeah, no, then you're fucked. But yeah, you can land just on the rail, and then when it reaches the end, you can just neutral trick and jump to the next rail. Fucking golden. But alright, that's all the time we have to do this shit. So back into versus race. Rob Hogg, you know the meta. 150cc, no teams, normal items, easy comm, open 32 races. Here we go. We ready? I should have the same bindings done. All right. We go. Jumping right in. There's no time to waste. He forgot to practice bullet shuffle. What is bullet shuffle? It sounds like a Xenoblade move. But I know it's not. They have Thunderbullet in Xenoblade. Did you know that, Aaron? That's one of Charla's moves. And then they have Thunderbolt. Right? Doesn't Dixon say that at some point? Spoilers, by the way. It's pretty early in the game. It's not really much of a spoiler, if you ask me. I haven't finished Xenoblade. Is that a spoiler? No, it's definitely past the part that you got to. Because you got to Prison Island, right? I thought I remembered you saying that. Here, let's make sure we hit this. Let's fucking go. It's not often I actually hit that one. And we'll actually hoard these mushrooms. Okay, yeah, that's not... That... I got a little bit, like, I was a little bit experimental there. I thought I knew the spot to jump left. That was not the spot to jump left, man. Most people would just start the run over. I'm not gonna be like that? I'm in the Mechonis capital. Okay, you're definitely past this part. This is the part where Dixon is on your team fighting with you. And it's right before the marsh. Spoilers? No, anybody playing the game won't even be able to identify that, because you don't know when the marsh is coming. Is it a spoiler that there is a marsh in the game? Yeah, I think you're supposed to trick right there. I think I had it, man. I just fumbled the bag a little bit last lap. No big deal, really. I'm just gonna use my coins. What's the worst that could happen to me on easy calm? It's also the tutorial. Oh, does he use that in the tutorial? Oh my god, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, maybe he does use that in the tutorial. Oh shit, split. Okay, oh yeah, it's a golden. It's a gold split. Because I fucking forgot to split the first time. Shrek looking at Donkey GIF. He doesn't even know bullet shuffle. Dude, what is happening here? What is bullet shuffle? Did I say GIF? That's how you're supposed to pronounce it. You're gonna go against the official pronunciation of the word? What are we doing? You're acting like I didn't have the decency to look it up. I looked it up, and I disagree. Oh my god. Notice how that worked yesterday? Anybody remember when I hit that shortcut fucking perfectly on my first try yesterday? Maybe I should have practiced this one. But it's no big deal. We'll be fine. Triple mushrooms, honestly not that useful on this map. But we can save them for the boxes if we fuck it up again. I'm still going to use one here because it's technically faster. But let's land on the rail. That would have been bad. Here, I think I still need to trick up here. Oh, man. I do like... Oh, my God. Well, thank God the lighting hit me, because I was going to fucking wipe out on that banana. I'm glad that fucking up the shortcut doesn't put you in that bad of a spot. I appreciate that in general about this game, and I don't think it's by design. I think it's just coincidence. That a lot of the shortcuts you can go for and not suffer that much consequence for missing it. So it's very lenient towards people learning the shortcuts. Because even falling off, you don't lose that much time. Are you fucking kidding me? I'm just not going to get up there. Alright, that's fine. Oh well. I'm still way out in front. Don't worry about it. Also, so sorry I'm not reading chat immediately, but if we're speedrunning now, we've got to, like, really focus, you know? There's no time to text and drive in this video game. But there's probably a lot of moments of downtime, I would think. But then the second I look away, a blue shell is gonna goddamn hit me, and then it's fucking over. How did that whiff? What? Fucker just went around me. I'll take it, but I probably should have just gone around. I didn't have a mushroom there. And that's a red split. Look at that. Matthew's right. Soft G is the way hard G elitists need to get with the pro... Dude, I'm sorry. I should have previewed that sentence before reading it. Soft G is the way. Hard G elitists need to get with the program. Language bends to the majority. Dude, this game is fucking easy mode right now. But even still, we have many challenges to overcome. But yeah, the timing on hitting the speed boost off of Lakitu is really easy. I feel like I hit it by mistake. There are some times where I don't want to hit it, and I do. Because when I hit it, I drive off the fucking map. This happens on Question Block Ruins all the time. Okay, I should be able to do this. Now, this shortcut, I was getting good at it yesterday. Oh, man. Okay, fucked it up a little bit. I wonder if using the shell could have saved me some time if I broke the boxes. The fuck? Where did these shells come from? It does feel so epic, though, when there's boxes in the way, and you throw a green shell to break the box. It's like, whew. Man, it feels like you're thinking with portals. Any portal thinkers in the chat? Does this even save time? I've had people pass me doing that, too. I think there's a way to make it fast, but I'm not paid enough to figure this shit out. Oh, look at that. Okay, you know what? That's fine. I'll take that. I won't take this, though. I'm supposed to go... Oh, shit. Discovering new tech? Where the fuck was that divot in the ground that gave me any air? I just mashed trick, hoping for the best. Mouse's sixth sense, perhaps. I'll hoard these bananas. Maybe I should be cycling my items better to get mushrooms and feathers and things like that. But I'm not doing any of that stuff. I'm just holding my bananas all timidly and shit. Okay, yep, that's a good one. Alright. Take that! Gold split, by the way. Who upholding they timid banana? Do you attribute a personality to your cock like that? Anybody in chat give their cock a name? Because I've been asked this before in my real life relationships, and I think it's not normal. But maybe it is, and I'm sleeping on it. Okay, whistle stop. I'm thinking maybe I should just start going for the wall hop shortcut here. Because the gap jump doesn't save me any time. Like here, if I do this shit... Like that saves a little bit of time. Not as much as the gap jump, supposedly. But who the fuck is hitting that shit? Not me right now. Okay, let's remember the order of operations here. Fuck this. Alright. Never mind, there is no order of operations, actually. Okay, that mushroom was very fortunate of a pull. Oh well. I could have used it immediately. And for some reason, I couldn't spam trick to the right like you're supposed to be able to. What's even going on with this game? Sometimes. So inconsistent. Yeah, if I hold this drift, yeah, I can hold it all the way around. I chickened out yesterday on that shit. But that was totally fine. Okay, here we go. I have enough speed. Yeah, that's... I feel like... So... It's a little bit of a catch-22. Wait, I definitely hit rewind there. I don't know what the fuck to tell you. I absolutely rewound, and you can trust me on that shit. I did the input at the very least. Okay, you also think that it's not normal to name your penis? That's what I thought. And I don't even remember factually who asked me this. So, like, I don't even remember who, like, if I figured out who would have made them think that it was normal. Like, if they had an ex-boyfriend or something, that now I have fucking unconsensual information on. Oh, fuck. I just forgot the second part of it. I was distracted trying to construct that sentence. But the basic idea of what I'm saying is whoever told me this question and thought it was normal, it outs any of their ex-boyfriends for doing that. But I don't remember who told me, so kind of fucked. Anyway. Mario Bros. Circuit. Why does Cataquack show off their pussy like that after winning? What? You mean their beak? You're talking about their beak like it's a clit? Is that what's happening? Just to clarify. Green splits. Yeah, it feels good, man. When I forget to split enough times, every split's gonna be green. But then that makes some splits red, because then they're like, man, this is way slower. It's like, yeah, of course it was way slower. The other one started at a vastly different time. Their legs? What? I have to watch for this pussy display that you're talking about. Because I have no idea what's going on right now. Also, do we think Cataquack is a guy? I think so. Don't fucking do this. I'm not sexist, but I think Cataquack is a guy. Because he's blue. It's because he's blue. The red ones might be girls. But, no, you know, the red ones, they be more aggressive. And I think that means it's a guy. Bro is out for blood with those bystanders. Yeah, man, what's gotten into you, Cataquack? Why would you do that to those innocent people watching the race? They're just trying to spectate. It's honestly fucked up, though, because sometimes you'll see this shit where it'll just suck you onto the rail. Like, that shit was so free. I was waiting for that to happen, but instead I went right over it. Sometimes this game just fucking wants you on the rails so bad, and then sometimes it just changes its damn mind on you. It's a little bit tilting. Baby game confirmed. Dude, all the shit they tried to include to make this game more palatable for babies, it just makes it more frustrating for the god gamers. Oh my fucking god. I should have just let... Well, actually, you know what? No, there actually was a way out of that. Because I found this out watching a speedrun, in fact. That... Oh shit, split. That you can actually use a feather to jump over a red shell. It is possible to do. You just have to time it right before it hits you. I don't know how difficult it is. I've never done it before. I was going to try it there. But by the time I looked behind me, they were already up my fucking ass. You did that today? Okay. So it can't be that hard. Dead ass? I believe you. I mean, I dodged a blue shell with a mushroom on my first try in this game. I thought I was goated, but as it turns out, the window's fucking gigantic in this game. Come on, you can't even make that with 0 coins? That's fucked up. I think you can make that shit. I don't know what I fucked up. Give me a mushroom, please. Feather, I actually could take. That was not what I expected the feather to do. What the fuck happened there, man? I guess I had to charge jump and then feather, so I would maintain my angle against the wall. Probably just my fault on that one, because there's definitely a way to do that shortcut with a feather to make it way easier. Because normally it's only possible with specific numbers of coins, and you have to get the coin as you charge jump. 4 coins, I can probably do this. Okay. Because when you get the coin, it gives you a slight little speed boost. And that gives you enough speed to get high enough on the wall. Like that? Yeah, that wasn't enough. But I think that was the execution, basically. I won't go for it again, though. I think it's... I mean, it's slower if you fuck it up. But it's also so epic if you hit it. Part of me wants to just go for it, just to fucking feel something if I hit it. At least I'm hitting this beginning part, though. This was not fucking happening yesterday. If only you were here, Lucian. You could see how much I've improved in just one day. But instead, you only see me at my worst moments. I'm going to bed. Have a good one. Thanks for coming to the stream, man. Really appreciate the support. Hope you're enjoying your trip. Okay, I wish I had a fucking mushroom. The mushroom makes that ending cut really easy, and it makes this thing actually possible as well. I could have used the feather at the ending shortcut. Okay, I've got to be ready to split after every race. It's actually toxic, bro. Wait, I'm plus 1.5? The splits must be fucked up. Come on, there's no way this is a worse run than yesterday already. Absolutely not possible. Okay, Bowser Castle. This is where we can really save time because I didn't hit the first shortcut at all yesterday. Technically, I did, but I got fucked by items. But this time, we're going to actually hit it. And there will be no items hitting me, right? Okay. Okay, let's go. Vibed it out. It's really no big deal. Then we got to hit part 2. Lock in. Sometimes it just doesn't let you trick. And no one's gonna believe me. But bro, I was mashing. Come on, man. I was kind of consistent with that yesterday. It's tough because you have to detach from the wall and then trick to get maximum height, in my experience. Okay. Dude, it's fucking opposite of yesterday. We're fucking... We're hitting part 1, but not part 2? Part 2 is the easy parts. Come on, that worked, dude. Wait, I could have used the fucking feather. Oh man, I forgot I had the feather. I've got to lock in on some of these, dude. Because that feather was my get out of jail free card. And I thought that in my head. I was like, if I fuck this up, I have the feather. I think next time I got to say it out loud. So at the very least, even if I forget it, there's evidence that I knew it was there. But I had to mash out the banana to even get to the feather. It was all possible. Oh, that might be bad. Now, you know what, though? We hit some kind of fucking tech there. I don't know what the hell happened. Hit the wall. Go up mashing the banana. Now that's something I've experienced. Aaron, is Death Grip a problem for you? Because people on the internet are always warning about Death Grip, that if you jerk off with too hard of a grip, it fucks up the real thing. But I feel like when I do it, I don't grip that hard. So it feels like are people just jerking off unintelligently? I feel like that's what it has to be. I feel like you don't need to grip it that hard for good sensation. I've never heard of this. Yeah, it's a thing. I think especially for straight relationships, right? Because then the pussy don't grip as hard as your hand. And then people don't feel the same sensation. They can't come. They can't feel good from sex because they're used to how hard their hand grips. It's supposed to be a real problem for porn addicts. Not that I'm a porn addict, but I've never had a problem with this at all. Period. It sounds made up. You think it's one of those things like wet dreams? Like, when I was growing up, I heard that it was super, super normal to just wake up covered in jizz from a dream you had. That shit's never happened to me. And I've been led to believe that that was just fabricated to make people who it does happen to feel better about it. It's never happened to me. Sometimes you wake up a little bit wet, but like fully covered in jizz, that shit doesn't happen. You'd have to be like rubbing yourself. Oh no, I'm just gonna let this thing hit me. Because I think the mushrooms are more important. Well, I'll use one mushroom just to go up back to top speed. I probably could have just not used... Never mind. Alright, now I feel totally fine. Couldn't have used that shit anyway. Because I was going to say, the time that the shortcut at the end saves with the mushroom probably outweighs getting to top speed in that moment. But I guess none of that shit fucking matters at all. We're doing good on coins, though, this time. A lot of the time I'm not paying attention. I'm at 4 damn coins the whole race, but 16? Pretty awesome. I think, personally, my philosophy on coins right now is probably just to mash them when I get them until I'm at 20 coins. Because I think that the minuscule speed boosts for a speedrun are probably more important than the off chance I get hit by an item and lose a few coins, lose a little bit of speed, right? Because every little speed boost you get is additive. You could make an integral and draw a graph. It's additive over every second you have the boost active. And I think that shit outweighs the risk of getting hit. Right? Personal thoughts. Okay, what track is next? Toad's Factory. More like Mid's Factory. Ain't shit to do on this track. I probably should number the tracks on the splits just so we know how far in we are. Because I like knowing like when we're halfway and stuff like that. It's not super obvious from the map. You would think it's exactly symmetrical, but I don't think it is. I can make this, right? Okay. I don't have great judgment with when the fucking pounder pounds. Speaking of pounds, though, I went to a cat shelter some number of months ago. Because I was thinking maybe I want to get a cat. But gotta make sure I find the right one, right? And also, I've decided for myself in my life that I'm not going to get a cat until I have a more permanent place. So I'm not moving around as much. And I actually own the place. I don't have to worry about the cat tearing shit apart. But I went to this shelter. And there was this cat. He was so fucking cute. His name was Lester. And it turned out we went on the day that is the day after all the cats come in. So all of the cats that people really wanted were already swiped up. So these were like the rejects. But this cat apparently had been adopted and then returned because he was too active. Which is crazy. I thought it would be cool to have an active cat to play with. And they were talking about how he needs a lot of space to move around. And they were really trying to sell him to me. They were like, oh, like you got a big apartment? You know, he'd really love a big apartment to run around in. But I think being too active also means that I would need to be home for him and all this shit. And I go to the office consistently, so I wouldn't be around a lot of the time, so there's that. And if he's really that active, he could be like fucking shit up, knocking stuff over. I'm like, I don't think now's the time. And then they also revealed at the end, because I was really thinking about it, like, man, this cat, he's so cute though. He's so fuzzy and he's active and he loves to play. You know, I think I like that in a cat. So shit, the race is over. But then they're like, but look in that folder real quick. And I looked in the folder and the cat had a bunch of health issues that the shelter wasn't going to pay for. So they're basically like, when you adopt this cat, you're down like $4,000 because he needs all of these things. Which is crazy and really sad because that just means the cat's probably just going to be stuck there. Because you gotta, like, really have your shit figured out if you're gonna adopt a cat and on top of that, immediately pay thousands of dollars. It's tough, dude. But hopefully there's some rich fucker out there who sees the value in this adorable cat, Lester. He was so cute. He was I actually have videos. Maybe I could pull up the videos. But he was like running and jumping around in the enclosure. And they also, they made a point to be like, oh, we don't usually let people interact with him unless they're serious about adopting him, but I guess you guys can hang out with him. Toxic. But yeah, I feel like he's a cat that was fun to play with. Fun to pet. He was so soft. But I think it would be a real responsibility, more so than other cats, because of how active he is, right? I think him being returned for that reason is probably pretty telling. If you're going to go through with adopting the cat. But it's also possible that they just said that was the reason, and really it was the financial burden. Because that at least sounds like a more innocent reason to just be like, oh, he was a little too active for us, rather than, I don't feel like paying for his health issues. Yeah, I don't know. I don't feel so bad about the shortcut on this map. I feel like the way I do it, even if it's slower a little bit, it feels like it should be faster. Maybe if I just don't hit the wall, it's better. But yeah, like if I hit this angle, I clear that whole thing. Maybe I should do the comparison and really check. But part of me would rather do something a little slower that looks cooler. At the end of the day, we're doing the whole speedrun with Cataquack, which is a suboptimal character. We're already not going to be breaking records here. So why not just do something flashy? 4,000. Yeah, it was something crazy. It was definitely more than $1,500 for one of the things that he needed. And I think there were multiple things. I think it was dental issues, mainly. Don't remember what else. But he was a pretty young cat. I think he was middle-aged or so. But cats start to develop issues, and that shit really adds up. I know my past roommate's cat, he had the typical kidney disease going on. But he was like 18 at that point. So he actually lived a pretty long life, all things considered. But man, that process was so tough. Because basically when we found out, he had kidney disease and cancer at the same time. And we found this out all at once. And they were like, yeah, his condition's just going to keep getting worse. So optionally, you can put him down now. Or you can wait for him to not be able to breathe anymore. Like, holy shit. But ultimately, we decided not to put him down. And he didn't even actually get to the point where he was, like, really struggling to breathe. Like, he was wheezing a little bit. Like, it was becoming more difficult. But it seemed like he just, out of the blue, just kicked the bucket. Not to treat the situation with levity. But, yeah, one day, it seemed like, based on the evidence that we saw, he was just walking across a room and just fell down, and that was it. Heart attack style evidence. Because they also said that you can tell when a cat is going to die because it'll try to spend more time with you. It'll become really warm for a few days, and then it'll, like, separate from you and try to find a place to go peacefully. Like, there are different signs to look for. But we didn't see any of those signs, which also indicates that it took him by surprise. What the fuck is that, man? I just couldn't decide what I was doing there. But it was tough. I had never dealt with the loss of a pet before, and living with this cat showed me the pain of it. Because I think before, there's some element of, like, when you don't live with it or grow up with a pet, you don't really understand. It's like, oh, it's an animal. It doesn't really register for you the kind of attachment you can feel for an animal. But after this, I totally just changed my... Oh, shit. Split. It changed my whole worldview. Where I'm like, no, this is like a person to me now. And to have the ability to decide if we put him down was crazy. It's like, he can't even talk to us. We don't know what he wants. Terrifying position to be in. Okay, we're gonna hit the shortcut on this track. I promise. We just have to go wide. And then just fucking... No, that wasn't wide enough. But it's fine, man. Whatever. That shortcut doesn't even matter that much, and we're still in first place. Easy calm, whatever. Is this run really that much worse than the one yesterday? Like, what did we even lose time on? I guess Wario Stadium was a little bit scuffed. Because I didn't even go for the crazy shit last time. And then Whistle Stop, I actually hit the shortcut on lap 3, right? So that was pretty good, too. But all things considered, I feel like a lot of other stuff has been pretty smooth. So I'm not sure how much of it is me fucking up the splits yesterday, or if I'm just that fucking bad today in ways that I don't even realize. But there's also probably some time saves that are a result of items that I don't even remember. Like, maybe I got a mushroom that I could use on Bowser's Castle or something like that. I think that actually did happen. But the Bowser's Castle today was generally so much better, I feel like. Because I think even though I fucked up, I really couldn't even use my item when I'm in Tumble. Even though I fucked up the part 2 a lot today, I was hitting the part 1, which I think is harder, which means that I feel like I've improved more. You know what I mean? Like, I'm hitting the hard parts and missing the easy parts, and it feels easy for me to just correct the easy parts and just not miss those. I'm getting better at the parts that were actually difficult for me. Koopa Troopa Beach. What a mid-fucking experience. The Improver, yeah. I'm trying to take baby steps, right? I feel like my approach to this whole thing would work really well over time, where I do a run every day, and I try to practice the shortcuts in the 30 minutes before that I was fucking up the day before. It'll just constantly have me min-maxing to improve my weakest points until eventually I'm really good at everything. But the problem is, I can't do this forever. I do this for 1 week, and then Lucian's gonna have me playing online with him. And then I can't practice anything. Then it's gonna be doing straight lines and getting 1 attempt at every shortcut. It's way less efficient practice. But I do like playing online because I like the thrill of grinding ELO a lot, I've noticed. When you can attach a number to your improvement, I think that helps a lot. And that's kind of what the speedrun accomplishes as well. Because over time, I should get better and better times as I get more consistent at the tricks. But that's the thing, is like, I wouldn't want to do a speedrun if I'm not streaming it, because then if I get a good time, I can't submit it. Arguably, I could just record it off stream, but what's the point in all that? You can kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I can be streaming, and I can be practicing Mario Kart in a more meaningful way than just grinding online and losing to people on straight lines. I think this is a pretty awesome workflow. But I feel like eventually, once we do this too much, all resources get exhausted. Suddenly, I don't have a dead cat to talk about. And then it's just going to be me locking in. Because especially once I get better at the game, too, I'm going to have to, like, really focus and try to improve. Like, it'll take actual thoughts to be locked in enough to beat my previous time and PB in this. So then no more dead cat stories, no more talking about jerking off, and it's just going to be me fucking complaining every 30 seconds about fucking up something. And then I feel like we've lost the magic of this whole thing. Really, spinning out on Rainbow Road is such a fucking... It's like already a skill-less track, and I found a way to make myself do worse. There's no way to make myself do better. I just caught someone's porn was AI generated and was feeling petty, so I went through and flagged all their shit as AI generated. Oh my god. while I respect the hustle, because I think that we shouldn't be AI generating art or porn, that it feels like it's misusing it a little bit to flag all their shit as AI generated if some of it isn't, you know? Even though I think the one offense is pretty bad. No way, man. I was trying to hold that fucking... I was trying to hold that mushroom. It was all generated? Oh, okay. If you think it's all generated, then by all means. Then I definitely respect the hustle. But some people definitely go crazy with that shit, where they try to get someone on one thing, and then they just kind of make stuff up to fill in the gaps, which I know wouldn't be your intention. Uploading that is one thing, but passing it off as real always pisses me off. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, if you're gonna do it, which, like, already, why are you doing it? I guess there's an argument to be made that, like, maybe you just make it for yourself to look at. Like, you just don't want to commission someone, so you just fucking generate it. Like, okay, like, maybe that's better. But why lie about it? I just don't see a point in that. It can't make you feel good to lie about art that you're making. Because I feel like all the appeal of being an artist is you create something and people love it and you take it as a reflection on you personally. Like, it's something that you are really invested in emotionally that someone else really likes. And it's personal to you. Versus this AI slop that you just fucking wrote a prompt for. Like, you have no attachment to this. What enjoyment could you possibly get at? Like, what's even the point of making art? I'm sure this argument, this whole song and dance has been said multiple times. This is not a hot take by any means. I'm glad we all hate AI, though. Do you think Rainbow Road water tastes good? I'd really like to think it does. My headcanon for it is it's like a spring water. It's like Poland Springs. You guys have that in Canada? Or is it just a fucking Northeast US thing? Despite the name Poland Springs. That shit was the best water. I met a guy in Florida who said he specifically ordered Poland Springs bottled water because he missed it so much living in Florida. Which is crazy, because I never thought of it as, like, that much better than, like, any water you could get. But then retroactively, I was thinking about it, like, you know, Dasani really isn't that good. It's not the same. Should I go for the shortcut here, even though I don't know how to do it? What's the worst that could happen? Okay, I don't even know what the fuck... Not a bad respawn, though. That was pretty fast. And the lightning happened anyway. Not a big deal. This track lasts so long, though, and there's no fucking skill expression unless you have a feather! Oh my god. I couldn't even really do anything with that, though. Right at the end of the track like this. Okay, get ready to split. Got it. Never heard of it? Okay. What bottled water do you like then, Aaron? Are you one of the bougie people who drinks Essentia? They have that in Canada, or does Canada have their own type of bottled water? Really? Plus 2.9 seconds, dude? This run is crazy close to yesterday's. And I don't like it at all, because I think at this point in the run, I was actually splitting correctly. So there's no more cope left. You don't drink bottled water at all? Damn. Yeah, I even grew up with clean tap water, but even then, my family would get bottled water. And I don't exactly know why, because I oftentimes would just drink the tap water. Like, I would just prefer it. The bottled water, part of it was it would feel wasteful, but it also just felt like there's not really even a point to go get it out of the fridge when I can just turn on the fucking sink and it's all the same shit. And plus there were the urban legends that the water from the tap would give you healing properties and train your immune system. I don't know if any of that shit is true. But I kind of believe the conspiracy to this day. Maybe that's a conspiracy theory I believe in. Were you there in the OOT archipelago when we talked about conspiracy theories? How I believe that planes are fake? Because Link's voice asked this. What? Yeah, he asked what conspiracy theories we believe in. And I was honest, you know? I was like, I think when you get in a plane, you're just teleported somewhere. And they have a full fucking simulator like you're flying. And they just make you sit in there for 5 hours or however long it would take to fly-ish. And you're not actually moving. That's it. I mean, that's the full conspiracy. You've never thought about this in a plane? Lucian couldn't say shit about it because he's never flown anywhere before. So this was between me and Link's voice. And he wasn't arguing against it, so I think it's just further evidence. How would that work? You get in the plane. It teleports the entire plane as a unit with everybody in it to your destination. And then it plays little videos and shit on the windows like you're in a simulator. Oh, fuck that. I kind of got it, though. And then, like, 5 hours later... Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Come on, man. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that's not cool at all. I didn't even fucking kick anything, dude. Barely nudged my power strip with my toe. And suddenly the whole fucking game goes down. And I'm still down time? What? It's okay. We don't have to continue the conversation if you're getting upset. But just sometimes you gotta think about it. Next time you're on a plane, just think about it. What conspiracy theories do you believe in? But yeah, I don't think that tap water or bottled water has any purpose unless you're in a country like China where it's fucking dangerous to drink the tap water. Then you need the bottled water. And it's also good to carry it around and to have it on a hot summer day, to have something to buy, alright? There's all that. But if you have the option for tap water, why not just use tap water? Around the house. Oh, shit. Oh, man. I mushroomed a little too hard. I personally want to hold these. Okay, I'll take that. That was not the optimal way to execute that. I'm going to hold these, though, for the shortcut with the tree. We all know it. We love it. The Moo Moo Meadows tree shortcut. You mushroom, and then you jump. That's the strategy. And you aim for the right side of the tree. Because if you aim for the left at all, you'll go out of bounds. Oh, shit. I fucked it up. I'll just mushroom here. Why not? I was probably going to get it stolen anyway. Or get blue shelled or something. This feather can make wonders happen, though. We gotta believe in ourselves. There's an obscure conspiracy theory from... Oh, fuck. I can't read and drive at the same time. I'm gonna hold this feather. I'm holding it. I really fucking thought I'd hit the tree, bro. I really went through the branches like that. I thought I hit the cow there. That was so not cool. And I fucking drifted off. I'm fucking this up in every possible way. But I did hit the shortcut, kind of, in that one lap. So it's kind of fine. Maybe I ended up saving time somehow. Okay, we're actually losing time. Theory from World War II that doesn't even have a Wikipedia article. I've always wanted to make a video essay on it because knowledge of it has kind of died out. Well, what is it? You don't even want to spoil it? Now you have me curious. This is knowledge that only you know about? Ball knowledge? It's not MK Ultra, is it? That wasn't World War II, right? I don't know when the hell that happened. That was like... I actually don't even know the years or year that would be. How am I fucking up the timing? Did that even save time? Dude, come on. Now I'm getting trounced by the bots. It's okay. I'm gonna use my boo here. It'll last me long enough. Oh my god. Okay. We use 2 mushrooms here. This is chill. Now we're way out in front. I hate that shit so much. You're supposed to be able to charge a mini turbo and release it in there. And then it gets you through the sand, but the sand kills your shit so instantly. Oh, man. Thought I had that there. Alright, I'm pretty sure we use the mushroom on the turn after this one. It's this turn right here. And then I can go like this. And we'll just go. Alright, that wasn't a bad Mario circuit, in my opinion. It was a gold split. We actually hit a couple of the cuts on that one. TLDR, there was a British aircraft carrier in World War II that was sunk. But it was where somewhere it should have no reason to be when it sunk. And the conspiracy was that it was a top secret mission doing war crimes. Interesting. So what, they just tried to get really far away from society so that nobody would track them or know what they were doing? But what war crimes do you think were going on? That does feel like a very likely one, though. For that to be what was going on. Because why else would you hide it, right? Unless it was some kind of espionage, spy shit happening. Okay, let's lock in. Okay. I'm always afraid there of getting the double shake. Because then it really fucks up. Because then you detach from the wall immediately. I'm just going to mushroom through this. And here we go. Look at that. Triple reds. Ain't nothing like it. I just can't even have my feet near the switch, dude. Does it invalidate the run that the game cut out? Because you could argue that I spliced. That's what some might argue, but, like, we're fighting for fucking 150th on the leaderboard. Like, who gives a flip? Can I get on this wall with the... Oh, I can. Okay, awesome. Discovered new tech? Hit the acorn because I'm fucking horrible at the game? My god. Who the fuck gets hit by the acorn there? Yeah, I think I'm in the camp of just spamming my coins. Okay, until this shit happens. Because now, see, I probably would have had a defensive item and I would have been fine. But, oh yeah, it was worth it. That extra little bit of speed I had for those couple seconds was really something. You know what? We're back up to 14 coins now. This is chill. Okay, lock in. Dude, like, it doesn't... It's so tough because if I shake once, it doesn't register. I have to, like, shake hard twice. But then sometimes the second shake will register. Sometimes it won't. Like, how do I make my intentions clear to the game? I have to, like, start up here and go straight down or something like that. I don't know how the fuck to do it. Gee whiz, man. Is allegedly bombing a neutral country to interrupt German supply routes. Bombing a neutral country is a massive no-no, obviously. And this was before America joined World War II's knowledge of the bombing Push them away from helping the Allies. Dude, I don't know about any of this political shit. The official story is they were just relaxing off duty and were chilling there doing nothing. Just trying to hide from their wives and be racist with the boys. That's what a fishing trip is for. But honestly, people in the army, would you put it past them? Because I've known people who went to military shit, and I had one friend in particular who was like, yeah, people in the military, like, they just love to be racist. Because they're just boys shipped away, no one around. They're basically saying that that is what the male mind gravitates towards, if left unchecked, was the theory they were presenting. I don't know if all that is true. Can we stop? What do you think? I should hold the triple greens? Anybody know why that didn't even fucking interact? Like, if anything, like, could we at least break the shell? Just to make me feel better. Like, it just acted like I didn't even have green shells at all. This game was like $80. What the hell, man? Look at that. Oh, man, it feels so good to hit that, though. That was a horrible mushroom! I should have held the greens. What am I doing? This is going to come back to bite me, I think. But I think there is some level of routing, because if I know that a double box is coming up, I can freely use the coin. There's no point in holding the coin and not using it if there's a double box coming up, because then you could just get the double box, and then you could have the speed boost leading up to it for free. It doesn't change the game state at all to use your coin. Dude, man, like, I was right there, and now this shit... Okay. We take it. I lost that much time? What did I even do wrong on that map, honestly? Did I just forget to split? It's hard to know if I just forgot to split ever. Oh well, over time it will become clear. Over time, the splits will be more and more accurate and we'll be fine. Man, this is really showing me, though, the tracks in this game across the board are a lot of fun. I feel like there's something cool to do on basically every track, except this one. There's something that seems kind of cool at one point, where you could charge jump against this wall and then fling yourself off, but it doesn't save any time. And the only reason I did it is because there's a more advanced strat that involves it, where you fling yourself onto the left side of this section and you fucking do tricks on it and go along the left side. But that shit is just tickling the titty of the out of bounds. You never want to be doing that, because Lakitu will come get you and he will take your items. But that's another thing that I hate about this game, because I think the open world shit for Mario Kart was simply not necessary. And what it comes with, it is cool to see that the tracks are connected and they have a lot of intricate design shit going on, because it's meant for open world, so there's a lot of different nooks and crannies to explore, which lends itself to some cool shortcuts where you cut through different sections. But the other side of the coin is that when it's an actual track, they condense you to being on the specific racetrack that they want. So even though the map is designed to be open world, Lakitu will just pick you up for going a little bit, 1 fucking millimeter outside of what they've decided should be the track. Like, if it's gonna be open world, let's let it be open world, bro. I should be able to cut off whatever the fuck I want. But oh no, they didn't want it to be too broken. So on Dino Dino Jungle, if you get too much height off of one of the ramps and you go too high, Lakitu will pick you up, even though there's no fucking reason for that. They put three-dimensional bounds over everything, when that's not even the philosophy the tracks were designed with in the first place, it doesn't seem like. I thought we were doing open world here, Mario Kart. Oh my god. Wait, why am I at 5? Wasn't I just at 7? Am I crazy? I thought you lost 3 coins for getting hit. Plus, I lost time on Dandelion Depths. Is it because of the fucking lightning? Oh man. This shit sucks. And I didn't even know what direction we were going. We're going down? News to me. This is what I mean, bro. If I'm trying to really break records, I've got to lock in at all times. It's Tarzan time, though. We're going for it. My fucking god, I edge it too hard, bro! It's the nerves. I'll get it next time. No, I lost it immediately the second I hit the grass! It's probably still faster to go through the grass like that. Maybe? I sure hope so, man. And now we're getting Schrodinger's drift because it's the water and it detaches you and you lose everything. The house, the kids. It's all over. 12 coins. This is a real Tarzan incoming. 14 coins. Oh, fuck! Okay, fine, it's fine. I just didn't think I'd fuck it up like that is all. I got too high on the wall, so I got pushed down, and it fucked up everything. One of the many fucking ways to mess that shit up. It's closer, though. Let's just do that first part just like that again, and we'll be fine. Maybe it is the death grip. Maybe that's why I'm fucking it up. But I need that to lock in. No, not a red now, dude. Come on, triple reds! No, I'm literally rewinding. I don't even give a fucking shit. Oh, a blue shell! How wonderful! It's good enough. You think I still save time? I had to double fucking rewind to hit that shit. Because once again, Fate was like, no, you're not hitting Tarzan. And look, when I rewind to give myself the chance that Fate took away, I actually got close. Such fucking bullshit, dude. Are you serious? If those red shells just weren't there, I could have fucking hit it. I would have saved a lot of time. Still a gold split, but I don't fucking understand why. Because I fucked up the Tarzan. And what else happens? Something else catastrophic happened there. I don't know how the hell I ended up here. What am I doing? And now I can't control myself because it's the water, and you can't control yourself in the water. It's a new mechanic. Oh yeah, I got fucking egged when I was in the grass. So I had to hop through that little stupid grass. A lot of things didn't go right, so I don't know why it's a gold split. Or why I came out saving time. Did I just get fucked in the ass yesterday? Is that what happens? I don't remember Cheap Cheap Falls being that bad outside of getting nuked every time I went for Tarzan. Except the first time, but that was just out of my control. Who's gonna hit it the first time, right? Oh, man, dude. I hate that shit so much. It feels so inconsistent whether you get enough height to clear the boxes. Why are there giraffes? What character is this, bro? It's one thing when Kamek summons a character that you can play as. It's normally what he does. A giraffe, bro? I would love to play as the giraffe, but you can't. So why are we doing this? I think there's a faster way to do this section too, where you go off the left side. All right, and I hit the box before I feathered, so it didn't fucking do anything. Would you look at that? And now there's a blue shell coming for me. Any super horns? It's always right before the fucking finish line, too. It's like they don't even want me to win. Fuck this game, fuck this game, fuck this game. Whatever. How much do I have left? Dino Dino Jungle. We're getting close to the end, man. It's almost upon us. I think tomorrow, though... I think tomorrow I will actually hit Tarzan, no rewinds. What do we think? I'm approaching. We're getting closer. When you think about it, Tarzan is like an ideal gas. It's a thing that exists in theory that you can approach but never achieve. And I think that was the closest we will ever freaking get. But we just have to do it again. Okay, that was kind of a chill way to do that shortcut. Not really what I intended. I'm just not sure how you're supposed to jump off the end of that thing. Also, I noticed that the speedrun doesn't go for coins at the end there, and I don't really know why. Oh, fuck. Because there's a bunch of free coins to get on that last turn. And they don't do it, so maybe it's not worth it. But I'm not going to be that guy who studies the fucking coin routing. I one time had allegations that I studied coin routes. Because in my freshman year of college, I played Mario Kart with some people. And they were like, oh my god, he's so good at Mario Kart. How does he do it? And basically all I knew about the game at that point was just hold a coin so you get a defensive item. And collect coins to front run. And that's it. I was just doing fundies in that game. Because I didn't really study the shortcuts back then. I knew about the ones that existed. Honestly, in that game, the shortcuts were pretty fucking basic and easy to do. So maybe I did know about some of the shortcuts. But for some reason, this guy, I don't know where the fuck he got this information, but I overheard him telling someone that I studied the coin routes. And that's why I was beating everybody. And he didn't know I was there. I was in the other room hearing this. Like, what kind of fucking rumors are people spread? Like, I just fucking fundies. I own this game. You guys don't really play this game. That's all it is. I just played a couple 100 hours more than you. That's all. Yeah, it was insane. I was getting slandered. Like, you can call me a nerd, but you don't have to make shit up. I never said anything like that. I think the most I would have said was that I try to get 10 coins. Which is true. That's just what you're supposed to do. I don't know shit about routes. That's some nerd shit that I don't want to ever do in this game. But if that's what the speedrun takes, man... I just found out, though, that I'm really fucking bad at collecting coins. Just like in real life. Okay, aim low. Alright, chill. We got it. Also, I have triple shrooms, and I probably should use them. But the defensive capabilities are so nice here. What do we think? Min-maxing here? I think the mushrooms are something that will never show up again in this race. So if we have them, we should use them. We only got these damn things because it was the first 25 seconds of the race, or whatever the fuck the metric is, from that new patch. So I could actually get them. Now it's not possible. Okay. Chill. We go through this. Pretty awesome stuff. Dude, the practice actually paid off. And I think maybe we can hit this last one while we're here. Okay, never mind. Oh my fucking god. Alright, well there goes all the time that I saved. Getting caught in the grass and then tumbling off the map. What a great fucking chain of events. Okay, I have the feather to save me if needed. Oh, and I mashed it, bro! I swear to God I hit the feather, but it was the split second when Lakitu grabbed me. I just wanted to get a good angle to actually do something with that. Did it even matter? I hit the cut twice. I probably didn't even save time on this shit. Wait, I saved a lot of time on this shit. Was it that bad yesterday? Is missing the cut that bad? Does it save that much fucking time? That shit's crazy. I'll take that, man. Whatever. Yeah, I just got a little bit too greedy the last time. I held left a little bit because I thought I could hit the ring a little bit higher. I've just got to go for it. And trust my instincts. Trust the setup. It's just tough because you don't want to hit the top of the ring or all hell breaks loose. So you have to hit the bottom. It's very particular. And we know this shit is going to be coin dependent. Oh, that sucks. Alright, best we can do is try to line up the charge jump here. Okay, thank God. I thought I was going to slip off. We're good. Wait, I was trying to get rid of my shit. It was not necessary. Okay, this is not swoop only. I can jump here, jump there. And then I get enough height to get up here, and I'm going to lose all my green shells. Oh, that's so awesome. Imagine if I tricked off that little wave, though. Could really have made something happen. Dude, I can't be fucked to hit that. What's going on? I tried something different than the last time. It didn't even matter. Okay. Getting to left trick off that is pretty important. I'm willing to re-roll for something here. Even though I had triple defense. My usual mindset for Mario Kart in general is if I have double protect, I should just hold on to it. Because that shit doesn't come for free. Triple protect like I had, probably should have held on to that shit. Because that means I can block triple reds, in theory. Here we go! Slipping off! It's just tough because you can't really tell when you're gonna slip off. In my experience. I watched a video on it, and Shortcat was like, oh yeah, just brake if you're gonna slip off. It's like, you don't have enough time to react. The brake is very underpowered in this game. If you actually try to go from top speed to reversing, it takes fucking forever. It's ridiculous. So, no, I have to know that I'm going to slide off based on when I land. Which is just a ridiculous game sense to have. You've got to train for that shit. Okay, DK pass. This one we practiced. I think I might just go for the lame. I'm not going to go for the pole shortcut. I'm going to go for the wall, of course. Because that shit saves time even if you fuck it up. But we need a lead on these people, because if they bump me... Oh, I fucked up. Okay, whatever. Can I just, like, get around this thing? There we go. And how does it even fucking happen? Can anybody explain that shit? Genuinely. And why did I not hit the wood? And why did I not hit the tree? I didn't have enough speed. Dude, this is some fucking bullshit. Now I'm getting redded. At least I'm not getting blued here. It's like the game still thinks I'm in first place for some reason. Yeah, I didn't have the right lineup on the wall. That's what really fucked me up. Yeah, I wasn't aligned with the corner of the rhombus. It all comes down to the rhombus, dude. Like this. There we go. And then I trick left here. And then it's smooth sailing. And then we do this. And then we fling off correctly. And I have no visibility at all, but I do this. I do this. I hit one tree. I try to hit the next one, but it's never any use at all. All just RNG and luck at the end of the day, and I don't have either of those. I don't know if tricking off that little half pipe does anything. Okay, we did get a little bit of a lead from that, though, which makes me think that I saved time to some degree against easy computers. It's just, it's tough, right? Like, look at that shit. I was fucking pushing my fucking face against... I was fucking motorboating that wall. And I just wouldn't cling. Like, who the fuck programmed this game? What do I have to do? Who do I have to suck off to cling onto the wall? Doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. And that's why the shortcut sucks. It's just like, I feel like it should be as simple as clinging the wall and aiming for that spot. But you have to get the exact particular lineup and angle for it to even get you anywhere. How does this shit even work, bro? Wait, I'm minus 20 now? Oh, I lost time on that. Wait, hold on a second. I lost time. DK pass. I hit the wall shortcut. Didn't even matter. Didn't save that much time, I guess. But there was that one kind of scuffed lap. Maybe it makes sense. Fine. Not happy about it, though. Okay, triple shrooms. I probably... No, I'll just use one right here. I was gonna say I would hold these because I want to hit this shortcut over here, which I haven't even done before on stream. And I don't know if I'm that consistent at it enough to be going for it. Okay, you know what? We got it. That was actually chill. Not the most optimized way to go for it, but who gives a fucking fuck? I'm still saving time here. But yeah, there's another shortcut that you can do that is only possible with the newest patch, because there used to be a little bit of a glitch and bug in the game where if you lost all your speed before hitting the glider, you would just come off the glider with no speed and you just would not speed up for the entire duration of the glider. So it made this trick suboptimal because you'd get slow glider every time. But they changed it so when you get the glider now, it just pushes you up to max speed and you don't have the problem anymore. And that makes this shortcut possible because you have to bonk on some shit and then hit the glider immediately. I'm gonna go for it. I've never actually practiced this at all. But think about all the time I've saved so far. What if we just throw all that shit away? Why not, right? I don't even know what the lineup is supposed to be. I've seen it done one time. You just do this. And, okay, you know what? Whatever, man. I'll take that. That was not what I was supposed to do at all. You're supposed to hit that little cylinder thing next to the glider. And then trick off of it. And then hit the glider immediately. So I have to take a wider angle on it. Oh, shit. You slow down so much in the water. See, that might have been slow glider back in the day. Because I had no speed coming off that thing. Alright, wait, we actually saved more time. Yeah, I didn't lose any time on that. Going for that trick at the end that ended up not amounting to anything. But I cut off some off-road. That's kind of cool, right? Sky High Sunday. Who doesn't love a good, really easy shortcut at the end of the map, right? I appreciate this map for that reason. It makes you feel like you're good when all you're fucking doing is mashing left and trick over and over. It looks cool, though. It makes you feel like a fucking elite gamer with ball knowledge doing things that nobody would ever even think about. How the hell did he figure it out? Oh, no, I didn't even mean to do this. Oh, and there goes everything. The dream. Do we even PB now? Who the fuck knows? I fell off yesterday, though, didn't I? So maybe this is fine. I get one fall off on Sky High Sunday. I still sense a gold split incoming. Also, decent chance I fucked up actually hitting the split last time. Okay, I want to jump on the rail and then jump over like this and land on the other rail. Look at that shit. And then you come down here and you land on another rail. And then you come down here and you try to get really low on the wall for optimality. And that's sick. That's probably the best lap you could ever have if you're me. Because there's technically some more insane shit you can do. The thing I did on lap 1 where I was between the walls, there's a way to do that where you land really high on the wall and you just ride it over to the next section. But it's really tough to do because the rail will suck you onto it, as we've discussed. Oh, shit. So you can't actually jump over the rail very consistently. At least I couldn't figure out how to do it. That's something that doesn't seem online viable. This shit is. Because what the fuck's gonna fuck you up out of that last shortcut unless you get redded right before? I got a new anime figure today, and it has clothing options, and normally there's separate parts you swap out, but no, it just comes with 2 different figures. Well, that's pretty awesome, isn't it? And that's 2 for the price of 1. That's actually a steal. It was priced like a normal figurine. I don't have any anime figurines, personally, but I got a lot of plushies. You can see those. Palika behind me. It wasn't... Was it just crazy expensive? And you didn't think that it would actually be 2? Oh, shit. I don't know how to hit that in the correct way. This feather could let me... Oh, fuck. This feather could let me do this cut, though. Okay, I'll take that. Oh my god, that felt good. Okay. And then land low on this wall. We've learned. And there's a cut where you can go rightward out of this and wall cling. I've seen it done with Bowser before. I don't know if Cataquack can even fucking conceive it. You want to land on the rail there, I believe. But it's no big deal. Okay, this is definitely good to do. Because then you get a really good angle coming off this shit. Really good. And I'm still going for this even with no mushroom. I think it's still faster. Certainly feels like it's still faster. I'm holding this banana though. Okay, maybe I don't need to hold the banana. Should have wall clinged, whatever. No big deal. Oh my god. Okay, I still kind of dodged the water. I'll take that. I really like the ending shortcut on this, where you cling the wall to get through the finish line. It may have looked like I just fucked up yesterday, but that was fully intentional. Maybe I should just jump off and mash right trick, because I feel like going off the edge like that never cuts it at all. Uncircumcised. Yeah, this has to be... Like, I feel like you don't need a mushroom to go for this shit at all. Okay. I feel like I've gotten a lot cleaner at this track. I used to really fuck up this ending part. I still kind of do. But it's really just practice makes perfect at the end of the day. Because you know when you're doing it and when you're not. See, here you take it wide, like this. Wall cling and then jump off. I'm just never going to be ready for the split. Because I have to fully finish before. It was like midline expensive. It would have cost less if it was just one. But it wasn't costing so much. I would have assumed two. Wait, is this the last track? Holy shit, it's the last track. Can we make this happen? So it was like between being 1 and 2. Is that a good AI summary? Because I would read the message a second time. But now I gotta drive. But no, that makes sense to me. Those shits are really expensive though, aren't they? Usually. I'm mushrooming through this shit, bro. I don't even fucking care anymore. I don't care what you think of me. I just remember seeing a lot of shit at conventions. And at conventions, I'm sure they're overpriced in the first place. But it's like several $100s for a figurine. Sometimes more than several $100s. It's like... What are we... Like, does it talk? Can it talk to me? Can it make me feel loved? Killing Yoshi? The kill Yoshi strategy? I wouldn't know anything about that. Okay, that was actually... I had to fucking game that, because I had to use my mushroom, and I had to have it last enough time to break the boxes, but I also had to have my shell come out to block the red shell. So that was a very tight timing window when you think about it. Okay, either we break the record here, or we don't. I'm gonna go for this, dude. It didn't work! Oh my god. Does the amount of time we saved actually matter? Oh, I didn't realize that bonking would make me lose everything like that. Oh, that fucking sucks. I'm holding my defensive item, bro. We are gonna get a sub 26, it looks like, but... Alright. 125.40. What do we think? Broke it by 20 seconds. Over 20 seconds from yesterday. Not bad. That's a pretty massive PB, wouldn't you say? Yeah, sub 125. I think I could definitely hit that for sure. I'm actually curious. Where are we on the leaderboard with this time? Perhaps we can take a look. With 125.40, we've now worked our way up to tying this guy at 148th from a year ago. When they didn't even have most of these strategies available in their brains. I'm fucking tying. We can't say I'm one of the best yet, but I'm climbing. That's crazy. All right, well, top 150. Look at that. Hopefully we get a better run tomorrow. If we break 125, then suddenly we're at 134. That's not too bad. I wouldn't upload this one again so you don't spam the site, but def compare it. Yeah, I'm going to upload my best time from this week. So we have the attempt tomorrow as well, and then we'll be chill. $100 is cheap for a figure. Usually 100 to 200 is normal, and then 300 to 400. Why is it so expensive? Why would they make it like it's a little figurine? They're not even that big a lot of the time. Is it just for the clout of it being an officially licensed figurine? Is that what it is? Because that's crazy. Amiibo were kind of like that too, though, where it would be limited quantities. You could only get them at certain stores sometimes. Shit like that. If you ever see fancy ones up close, you can really tell they aren't cheap to produce. Yeah, maybe I haven't gotten close enough to them. A lot of the time when I see them, I don't even have my glasses on. I'd have to really fucking like... I'd have to look like a gooner. Lean all the way in to take it in. Anime titty figurine. Can't be caught doing all that. But yeah, I don't know what I would really do with figurines in the first place. I have a whole setup. I have all the... Not all of them. But I have the BTS figurines on a little shelf behind my monitor, so I couldn't possibly fucking show it. But I'm already out of space on that shit. So beyond that, where do I put my figurines? Behind me here? What am I gonna do? Yeah, some of them are cool. I can definitely see it. It's a nice decoration, and it's very clean in the presentation, you know? Like, you can put it on a shelf. You can have one of those shelves with the spotlights and shit to really display them, like a display case, right? I feel like you can't do that with plushies. It's not the same vibe, because plushies aren't as fancy. But I have a friend who collects a certain type of figurine. There's a whole series, some girl that there's often figurines of. So he collects all the different versions of them, and he puts them all up in a case. I can see the vision of it. I have 3 of those IKEA glass display cases. You ever knock one of those over? Is it Sonico? Is that the name of the girl? Let me Google it. It might be this girl. Can I even show this on Twitch? I'm gonna do it anyway. It's probably this girl. It's a girl with big and round tits like this. For sure. And his argument is he's not a gooner for this girl. He just really likes the curvature and the shape. He says there are many women who are fans of this girl because they love how round everything is. It's satisfying to look at the curves, and that's what he thinks as well, as a straight man. If it's not Hatsune Miku, it's probably Sonico. Yeah, I think it is this girl. You have the one with the blue race suit? This one. I'm fucking covering it. This one. That one's pretty cool. You know, this one actually stood out to me as being one of the less gooner ones. So that's a W for you. Wait a minute. Well, I guess you can still see some of the... Maybe none of these are not gooners. That one was actually cheap. It was only like 60. Okay. So it's like as much as buying a Nintendo Switch game. Would you rather play Mario Kart 8 Deluxe with your friends, or would you have this figurine to look at? Now, you don't have to answer this, but is part of the appeal of the figurine that you jerk it? Because that's something I've always wondered. I feel like when I see this figurine, I don't particularly feel an urge to jerk it, but it seems like that's what it's made for. It's really dynamic looking with the stand. Like, how much can we trust all this analysis? At what point are we just hiding behind this, like, oh, it's a very dynamic pose, and the outfit's really cool? Like, if we like big boobs, it can just be about that. Also, how old is she? Maybe I should have asked this earlier. I mean, I have horny figures, but I don't like jerk off to them. I just think they're neat. I think it's possible. I just don't know how much of it is cope. As someone who doesn't collect them myself, as someone who's not into it as much, but okay. We say they're nice to look at. The material maybe is cool. Maybe you like to touch them. It's like having a poster, but 3D. It's just art I like. But it's like, I wouldn't personally hang a poster of a big titty anime girl. So I guess I don't even see the vision on that. Like, that, to me, that comparison doesn't really help. I feel like jerking it to a poster would be much more calculable for my brain than jerking it to a figurine, though. I feel like the poster, like, you do it to pictures all the time. Certainly. So I can see the connection there. Or are you going to say that the posters, you never jerked it to a poster either, and you also have horny posters? But it's okay. We don't need to talk about it on stream. We don't need to make anybody uncomfortable. But I think this stream has gone on long enough. We successfully did another run. We beat our time from yesterday. We got some consistency with some shortcuts. We lost some consistency with others. It's a graph that's going to go zigzag, but over time it will trend upwards. That's the goal. You take some gains, some losses, but over time, there's a subconscious part of the human mind that it sees images and it learns from images. You don't think you're learning, but your brain will see image, good thing happen, reinforcement, bad thing happen, unreinforcement. And eventually we approach better performance over time. That's the goal. I have 2 horny posters, but no, I don't jerk to them either. I believe you. I appreciate the honesty here. You don't have to answer these questions, but it helps to understand. You got to practice that one track you fell off like 4 times on. What track was it? I don't even remember which one I fell off 4 times on. Was it Peach? What the fuck was it? Is that Peach Circuit? Is that what it's called? Where I tried to do the wall cling shit and it just wasn't working for some reason. I've never been so inconsistent on that track before today. What is that called? I don't remember the one. You don't remember any of the scenery, anything? I believe that it happens. I'm just curious, because if I come in tomorrow, I should probably practice that one, to your point. I just don't remember which one it is. Whole game blends together, dude. Only 30 tracks in the game. Go over your red splits. Yeah, honestly, facts. Fair and valid. Alright. Well, yeah, Lucian's long gone. So once again, it's only you in the chat, Aaron. I'll talk directly to you. Really appreciate you coming to the stream as always. Always fun hanging out. Hopefully you didn't eat Taco Bell today. For the sake of your health. But always appreciate having you here. And we will be back tomorrow. 10 p.m. Usual time. Another run. We won't let Lucian convince us to play online. It won't happen. We're doing the speed run. Hope you have a good night, man.